This is a Precon upgrade for the Revival Trance from Final Fantasy VI. Here are the topics that we'll be diving in. Without further ado, let's begin. Also, if I mispronounce any of these card names, I apologize in advance. Terra, Hero of Hope, is the primary commander for this Precon. She can fill your graveyard and gain flying so she can hit your opponent with ease. Flying is an evasive keyword that allows you to bypass any ground creatures. When Terra hits your opponent, she can revive one ally with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield by paying 2 colorless mana. She is a very strong reanimation commander and capable of doing everything on her own. Fill your graveyard, gain evasion, and the payoff is reviving one ally. Celeste, Rune Knight, is the secondary commander for this Precon. She allows you to discard any unwanted cards and draw that many +1. Moreover, whenever something enters the battlefield from your graveyard, your team gets buffed up by a +1/+1 counters. Celeste is another amazing commander that rewards you for reanimating creatures. Both commanders are very strong and work well together, but for this upgrade, let's focus on Terra, Hero of Hope. There are about 25 other new cards for this Precon. I won't be going through all of them, but let's highlight some of the great ones from this Precon. Banner can allows you to cast creature spells from your graveyard. Esper the Magicite is a great graveyard hate card and steal one of your opponent's creatures. Go-Go is an amazing card that can turn into any creatures on your battlefield. Log is a great mail engine and treasure generator. Rejoin the Fight allows you to resurrect more creatures. Shadow can draw you 2 cards and drain your opponents. And finally, Seek Free can be a big body to smash your opponent. Here are the notable reprints for this deck: Archfiend of Depravity, Pitiless Plunderer, Reanimate, Rise of the Dark Realm, Stitch Together, Crackling Doom, Legions to Ashes, Ruinous Ultimatum, Graven Crane, and High Markets are good value in this deck. Now let's talk about the upgrade goal for this Precon. We want to focus on Terra's reanimation ability to bring back more creatures to the battlefield. It looks like this Precon has a lot of interesting characters, but they do not necessarily contribute to the game plan. We need some mill engine, sacrifice outlet, and finally some powerful creatures for this deck. The upgrades I'm suggesting are focused on enter the battlefield triggers rather than aggressive attacking creatures. Now you might be wondering what is the question mark here. This is the theme upgrade for this Precon, where the upgrades can be found in the Final Fantasy main set or other commander deck or the Through the Ages bonus sheets. I won't be removing any new card because I want to maintain the theme for this Precon. I will, however, removing some unwanted reprints. I'll be removing Angel of Ruin, Archfiend of Depravity, Combustible Gearhawk, Slayer of the Hatebound, Ruin Grinder, Sepulchral Primordial here because they are not power 3 or less creature. Big Score, Wayfarer's Bauble, Millikins are too slow, they are better options. Legion to Ashes, Palace Jailer are very awkward targeted disruptions. We are replacing them with better cards. Finally, Ruinous Ultimatum is too expensive and too specific to cast. I'll be adding Baron Rivalry to draw more cards and get a treasure. Bastion Protector so that you can protect your commander. Fang and Mingwu can draw you more cards. Gaius von Balsar can be resurrected by Terra and edict your opponent's creature. Goldbirds can deal damage whenever something leaves your graveyard, and he is a mill engine. Joshua can do the same thing as well. Memory of Nibelheim and Thrum of the Vista Stage is a great removal spell. Shadow Cohesive can tutor any card. Squall can give double strike to your commander, which means Terra can resurrect twice. This Night Summon is a great reanimation target and make your board go wide. And that's all you need to do to make this Precon more thematic and keep to the Final Fantasy universe. I try to find more Final Fantasy VI cards from the main set to fit in here, but unfortunately, most of them do not synergize with this deck. You can check out the full deck list under the video description. Next up, we have the budget upgrade for this Precon. We'll be removing about 20 cards for this deck. I know it's a lot of cards to cut, but they do not synergize with Terra or her resurrection game plan. So here are the removal cards, which you can find under the sideboard section. Point of Fate, Edgar, General Leo, Phoenix Down, and the Falcon are very conditional reanimation cards. They are simple and better option. Interceptor is not good here. It might be good in an assassin themed deck. I don't like investing 4 mana for Sabine here, which is why this card is out of here. Umaru, Setzer, and Strago are very gambling cards. If the odds are not in your favor, then it is a waste of space. Veligomarnda is a very good card in a Spellslinger deck, but not in this deck. Here are the budget upgrade that I'm suggesting. Accused Marauder can force your opponent to sacrifice non-token creature and can be brought back by Terra and do it over and over again. Selfless Spirit can be brought back by Terra and protect your team too. Austere Command can be a flexible board wipe that clear up your opponent's stuff. Chainer Nightmare Adept is a great reanimation and discard engine. Viola Tumor can help you fill your graveyard. Viscera Seer is a great sacrifice outlet to put your creature back into the graveyard, and Terra can bring them back again. Dread Return, Karmic Guide, Savine Reclamation, and Victimize are good reanimation cards. Grey Merchant of Absadel can drain your opponent and gain you some life. Ravenous Chupacabra, Skyclave Apparition are great creature-based removal, while Swords to Plowshare is a great removal in general. Loran of the Third Path can destroy your opponent's artifact or enchantment and draw you some cards. Perpetual Timepiece is a good mill engine and save your graveyard whenever someone tries to mess with it. Phyrexian Arena and Welcoming Vampire are good card draw engine. Pinnacle Monk can help you get back instant or sorcery card. Ryu Storm Edge can give double strike to Terra and help her trigger twice. Next up, we have the expensive upgrade from the budget version. Once again, you can find all the removed cards under the sideboard section. We are adding powerful sacrifice and mill engines such as Altar of Dementia, Ripples of Undead, Ashnod Altar, and Phyrexian Tower. Aurelia, Blade with Historian, Fear of Missing Out can help Terra to trigger multiple times and bring back more and more creatures. I'm adding some powerful tutor here like Bury Alive and Tomb so we can accelerate our game plan. More powerful removals like Deadly Relic, Spell the Profane, Generous Gift, Path to Exile, Solitude, and Wish Enchanter are good for this deck. Dawn Truce is a great protection spell. Doughty Voidwalker is disgusting here because you can steal one of your opponent's spell and Terra can bring him back too. Let's add some powerful card draw engines such as Esper Sentinel, Trouble in Pairs, and Braid's Arisen Nightmare. Sister Hospitalist is another good reanimation card and can gain you some life. Here are 3 game changer cards you can consider. Demonic Tutor can accelerate your game plan faster. Jessica's Will can get you ahead, and finally, Teferi's Protection can protect your board and buy you one more turn. You can check out both budget and expensive deck lists under the video description. Be sure to use the card tagging button to see which category they belong to. here are some cards you can consider adding into this Precon. Alicia, who laughs at fate. Alicia, who smiles at death. Professional Face Breaker, Havoc Eater are good here if you're going for a more aggressive game plan. Seasoned Dungeoneer can provide protection for Terra and a guaranteed combat damage hit to your opponent, but you have to keep track of the initiative trigger. If most or all your creatures are legendary, then I suggest the Hada Binary Wheels here because it is a treasure generator and fill your graveyard so Terra can bring them back. Cheap looting spells like Trio of Possibility, Brass, Tunnel Grinder, Demand Answer, and Bitter Reunion are good too. Luminous Broth Moth is good here because it can give your team flying when they die. Finally, if you like combo, then I suggest Murderous Raid Cap with Celeste and a Sacrifice Outlet so you can shoot down your opponents with ease. And that is all for this Precon upgrade video. What do you guys think about the Revival Trance Precon? While it is restricted to power 3 or less, I think it is still a very strong graveyard theme deck. Please let me know your thoughts and your gameplay experience with Final Fantasy VI down in the comment section. I'm so curious to know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you all in the next Precon upgrade. Bye bye!